3, 2, 1, 0.
What up, dudes? Welcome back to the show. Hell yeah, thanks so much for clicking on the video, clicking on the audio, however you consume this. God damn it, I appreciate the hell out of you. I hope you're having a great day. It's Tuesday, beautiful day, sunshine and birds chirping, all that shit. It's a fall spring. It's cold as balls again. What are you going to do? It happens every year. You think I would learn, but I sure never do. It hits 75 degrees and you go, man, it's fucking barbecues and outdoor cigs from here on out, and then it just the grimy cold creeps back in to freeze your nuts and balls and tits. Hell yeah, man. I hope you're having a great day out there. If you're driving, hands 10 and 2. The guy in the car next to you, he was talking shit. You should cut him off. Start some road rage. Pull your tire iron out. Show him what time it is. If you're at work, hell yeah, another day, another dollar, brother. Oh, man. And Carol from HR, she's been eating your sandwiches. You should fight her. Yeah, everything's copacetic over here, man. No complaints. Today, talking about a little American pastime, huh? Something that was underground and now you simply cannot escape it. We're talking about gambling, baby. Gambling. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. And not the cool kind of gambling. Not a dice game with some 40s and some crackheads, which I encountered the other day, walking to go get coffee, and just a completely, how do I explain this? It was The real winner of this game was Gravity, because it was three, I back in the day you would say crackheads, but this isn't crack. Crack is an upright activity. Crack, you're moving and shaking. You're figuring it out. You're on to your next scheme. You're really doing stuff. This was a game brought to you by fentanyl. It was C low to the ground, dude. These motherfuckers, 3 of them were just... 2 of them were full laying down on the sidewalk. Third, the smartest one of the bunch, leaning up against a car. It's smart. Use your environment, He's like Rambo, using the surroundings to fight off. Just what I'm saying is it was a 3v1 versus Gravity, and they were all losing, dude. Just leaned out, hucking dice, trading back and forth the same $3 in a pot. It was great. But yeah, gambling, man. If you're not up on the news, a rapper formerly of the group Migos, inventors of the ad-lib, beloved to the Atlanta scene. Pretty sure Migos is from Atlanta. That's going to make me look is from Atlanta. It's going to make me look dumb. He's a culture vulture, folks. Yeah, Atlanta. Nailed it. Sick. Yeah, Offset got shot a little while back outside of a casino in Florida. Now, there's a couple different types of gambling, right? There's the cooking up a parlay on a Sunday to make the midday games a little more interesting for you, a little NFL action. There's guys who bet on every game for baseball, that is not great. And then there's Florida casino gambling, which is, man, you are down bad. If you're hitting the tables in Central Florida, by God, call somebody. Yeah. So then it comes out that not only is this gentleman 100 G's in debt to a casino in Detroit, that he's also indebted to like every rapper known to man. Dude, that sucks. He got shot, and then all over the internet, tweets and Instagram stories and posts are flying around from every little guy this side of the of the Mississippi. Right? It's Lil TJ, Lil Durk, little everybody. This guy's in a little bit of trouble. So a lot of people speculating that that's why he's not going to get divorced to Cardi B, I think. Man, this really feels like my mom explaining a TV show I don't watch. Well, yeah, do you ever have your parents like talking about their lives and it's like, man, this really just sounds like a Taylor Sheridan movie? Well, Dolores is back on the pills again. Whatever. Yeah, so different types of gambling. Lock in, dude. Okay, so the different forms of gambling, obviously you have street level dice games, whatever, you know, hitting a sports book on your phone, whatever. And then what I like to call the the upper echelon, right? We're talking about secret poker games with movie stars, you know, like that Toby McGuire type shit, or you know, not like I'm playing golf, let's play $20 a hole type shit. I'm talking about guys who go into serious debt at the casino, which a lot of people have a hard time wrapping their head around, right? Like, how do you make all this money and then risk it all? It's because they've been so right? These celebrities, they've accumulated just in incomprehensible amounts of money. Just the type of money where there's no friction in your life, right? Everything comes to you. You have a private chef. The best food in the world comes to you. You have a chauffeur to drive you in the best vehicle you could possibly. You know, you're flying in private jets, which from everything I've heard is like a fucking kind of a nightmare. You're basically in like a little dinghy in the sky where it's like you're just getting blown around. It's very bumpy and it's just so expensive, dude. Like the cost of private airfare is fucking insane. And the fact that people get clowned for flying first class, which is also exorbitantly expensive, is so funny. God, the internet is ruthless. So anyway, I digress. They have no friction in their life, right? And money, it loses all meaning. It no longer represents like hours of your life that you've exchanged to then be able to purchase the things you need to survive. It's just... I don't know how to explain. It's like being max level at the end of Final Fantasy and you can buy every sword. Right? It's just Elden Ring in-game. I've never played Elden Ring. It's just the end of they reach the end of the video game. They have the best shit. It's easy. I don't know how to explain it. But that becomes okay. So when you have that much access, there's no juice left, right? You know, winning $50 on a hand of blackjack is meaningless. $50 means nothing to them. They need commas, baby. So the bets get bigger. You start chasing that dragon, and the next thing you know, you're asking the casino to spot you 200 G's, which is crazy. But fuck it. I mean, they quote unquote got it like that, especially with the culture of flashiness in sports and music and to some extent acting. That these people they need to show, which is like the best when you find out that everyone's jewelry is fake and every house on Cribs is fake and everything is fake, and it's like influencers get popped all the time for this shit, right? For faking the lifestyle, for projecting a level of affluence that they are nowhere near. And then you come to find out that it's been fake for forever. That's been the modus operandi. Is that right? For entertainment for forever. For a bajillion years. But it got me going down this rabbit hole of like celebrities who've lost hella cash, and man, it's fun. I'm not like a big drama guy. But I mean, it sinks your teeth into it. You know, when you're like, you're reading stuff and you're like, ooh, this is juicy. And you're like, no, I'm being manipulated. This is fun manipulation. When you find out Ben Affleck lost 200, come on, it's fun. I also like, my take on gambling is that, like, I get it. It can be fun. I only ever lose, so it's not fun for me. But so I've stopped. But I get it, man. I mean, I've sat down to some weird game in Vegas where you have no concept of the rules, and then you're trying to figure it out, and then everyone at the table is getting annoyed with you, and then you go, "Oh man, I suck." So I mean, whatever. But I digress. So I went down a bit of a rabbit hole here, which has led me to just the worst websites on the internet. I mean, at one point I was reading the Charlotte Observer, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, and that's not a publication you should ever be engaging with, dude. like what the fuck are we doing? Anyway. So I've been just looking at these listed articles about the biggest gamblers ever, and it's so fun to see what pictures they use of celebrities, because it's like they have to paint them in a certain light, so they're like, it's generally they try to get you in your sweatiest worst moment is the photos they use. But this main article on, where are we at, KTVZ.com, you know, the leader in journalism here, and their opening photo is Ben Affleck in mid-embrace with Charles Barkley, who has some sort of, we'll call it a pimple, but that could be a cold sore. I mean, Charles Barkley, he might have been barking up the wrong tree, if you know what I'm saying. Don't say that Charles Barkley has herpes, dude. That's bad. That's a bad move. All right. Got that. Leave it in. Okay. So and what's amazing about this photo is Ben Affleck is looking at Charles Barkley, just like, Charles Barkley, you're so cool. And then Charles Barkley's like, all right, come here. Come here, my boy. I love Good Will Hunting. That really taught me about life. I owe Shaq $9 million. Charles Barkley. Anyway. So, like, there mostly this has been an unshocking enterprise, right? Like, you see the people that, like Michael Jordan, you know, famously got his dad killed. That's what they say, allegedly, that Michael Jordan responsible for getting his dad just straight up murdered. I mean, talk about cold dice. That sucks. Lost millions in a single night. That is crazy. It's always blackjack too, which doesn't make sense when you just look at the game. Like, obviously it's the game that you have the best edge in the casino. You have, you know, you're at like a 52% chance to win or whatever. I never got blackjack. I don't get it. It seems so difficult because you have to win so many hands to make any money. Because it's like because the payouts aren't enough. It's 1-to-1. You bet 50, you get 50. So you have to go on runs where, and then the strats are like, you know, you bet and then you double, whatever. You know, Dana White, UFC chairman, famous for going on huge blackjack runs at casinos, where his whole thing is like, I double my money, I leave. And that's the thing that I think most people don't get at blackjack. Like the odds of you taking $200 into a casino and then walking out with $50,000 are, you would have to attach every whiteboard that has ever been created to add all the 0.0000 for the odds of that are so against you. But it's like, but these guys, they've just been so right. They've been so correct in their careers and in nearly every aspect of their life. They're just fucking winning. So they look at the casino and they go, well, why wouldn't I win there too? So that's when you get a guy like Ben Affleck who's waking up next to Jennifer Lopez, who's like, fuck it, dude. Let's go down to the horseshoe. Let's see what's good. So, I mean, more power to him, dude. But, yeah, Michael Jordan, everybody knows that. That guy, ooh, yikes. That guy is... I hope that's not true, man. That would suck. Anyway, moving swiftly on, Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck's blackjack obsession is a known card counter, which is tight. You would think it would be Matty Dames who had the card skills because of Rounders. I'll splash the pot whenever the fuck I please. Which, if you haven't seen Rounders, dude, throw it on. It sucks in the best way. There is more internal exposition in that movie than maybe any other film ever made. That whole movie is just Ben Affleck walking around going, and when your back's against the wall, that's when you climb up that wall. I had to go down to the east side to Shaky Jr.'s joint. It's awesome. It's so silly. It really shows you that voiceover can just cover almost anything in your story. If you need exposition, hit the voiceover, baby. Dan Harmon talks shit about voiceover, and then it like planted a seed in my brain where now every time I hear voiceover, I go, bad exposition. I need more drink. Yeah. So Affleck, known card counter, got banned from the Hard Rock Casino in Las Vegas. They said, buddy, you take one long, hard look at it's not Steven Seagal. God damn it. You take one hard look at Sylvester Stallone's jacket and Chuck Berry's guitar, and you get the fuck out of here. I only remember going to one Planet Hollywood ever and just being so bummed at how soggy the fries are. That's all I got on that. But apparently, Benny Affleck, he's a bit of a card shark, bit of a card counter, which rules. Honestly, that makes me like him more. He was just on Rogan, and he had this whole thing about AI that was like incredibly sharp and articulate, and like everyone's freaking about AI, but I think the dangers aren't as severe as people have. It was like an unbelievable take, and then like 2 days later announced that he invested like $40 million into some fucking AI company. And you go, God damn it, Ben Affleck, you grifting son of a bitch. But hey, whatever. AI's here to take your dibs. Matt Damon, also a poker enthusiast. Okay, I was right. Yeah, so he's been at the World Series of Poker, blah, 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 blah. Now is where we get into it. I would say that's like old school gambling, right? That's like guys who go to the casino, they play in underground games. There's that movie about all the celebs in the Molly's game, which was like pretty good movie. And that's kind of like the old school casino gambling, right? Now, that's most people know about that. Guys go in, they take out markers from the casino for massive amounts of dollars. They lose it all. Now they're in debt to the casino. Now you wind up in a Bruno Mars situation where Bruno Mars allegedly went in to MGM casinos for $50 million. That is so much money. How at 30 mil are you not like, okay, we need to, how do you still have the confidence? I mean, that guy had to have been so fucking sweaty. I can just see his big goofy glasses, shirt undone. It's like, yo, call Anderson, Pack, get back in the studio for the love of God, Bruno. But supposedly he paid all that off. I mean, they basically got him in a lifetime residency gig out there where they were like, you're going to work here till you're dead. And then, that's like truly Satan. That's like a biblical story of you go into a place where you lose everything. Now you have to work in that place. And it's like, dude, there's no way he's staying away from those tables. Like, he's playing a gig every night, having to walk through a casino back to get to his that's like, dude, that's some fucking gladiator shit. That's like Roman Empire, Sisyphus pushing the boulder. I mean, fuck, dude. All time fuck up. So that's like obviously whatever, casinos are predatory, blah, 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 blah. Everybody knows. You go, it's the saddest place in the world. You see, an Asian guy dressed as Elvis rolling around in an electric wheelchair, and you go, what the fuck is this? But thanks to the power of technology, there's a whole new world of gambling, and specifically gambling influencers, right? Guys like Steve Will Do It. Guys like Togi, who, if you don't know who Togi is, hang on, I'll pull up a photo. Togi is, I mean, just look at this fucking psycho. He's a roided out meth head, admitted meth head, right? He's on a bit of a podcast tour right now, trying to fix his image. He's a YouTuber. He's what happens when you, I assume, get some sort of brain damage early on in your life, and then you just start injecting yourself with steroids and Adderall. I mean, this guy is a true psycho. But people love him because people love to watch someone fuck their life up, right? And that's why gambling shit is so fun, because you just go, wow, you fucking blew it. But you got guys like Togi, Steve Will Do It, Drake, who all gamble live on stream for companies like Stake. Now it's gotten to the point where Stake pays TikTok clippers, right? So people who clip guys like Togi, or they basically take live streams and YouTube videos, and then they just throw the fucking Stake watermark on it, and these things get millions of views, and then they get paid from the company. It's crazy. It's such an insane. It's insane. But then you also have guys like Trainwrecks. If you don't know Trainwrecks, he's kind of the GOAT. He was a Twitch streamer, got banned, started a website called Kick, Trainwrecks streamer. These are just actual photos of Trainwrecks. Where he lives in this, insane high rise that he streams from, and he gambles. I'm talking millions of dollars, millions. And the way that these gambling deals work for these streamers is one of two ways, right? There's the Trainwrecks deal, and then there's the standard deal. So the standard deal for a streaming gambling company is they are going to give you X amount of dollars to gamble with and promote their site, and then they're going to give you a promo code, like basic podcast internet advertising, right? So they're going to say, go sign up, we'll give you, in deposit $5, we'll give you 100, whatever the deal is. And those people then get kickbacks off of those signups, and that's how they're getting paid. And they're gambling with basically fake money, which is the number one accusation most of these gambling streamers get, right? It's like, it's not even your money, dude. There's no risk, right? It's way more salacious when it's fucking Ben Affleck losing $200,000 in some backroom poker game to the head of Paramount or whatever the fuck he did. So then you get guys like Trainwrecks who are given no promo code. They're just so big. They have so many eyeballs on them. They go so viral. And which is funny because I'm sure a lot of people listening to this have never heard of this guy. And he gets hundreds of thousands upon millions and millions of views. And they just give him a giant stack of cash every month. They say, we're going to give you $6 million a month. Real numbers, like crazy money. You then have to gamble this money on our platform for X number of hours, 36 hours a month or whatever. You have to stream gambling on our platform. And a lot of these guys play slots, which is nuts, that they are throwing around. They're throwing around the gigabag on slot machines are insane to me. Because they're so easily fixed. They're so easily rigged. Like back in the day, you pull the lever, the thing spins. That makes sense to me. I can wrap my head around. There's a mechanical machine that's programmed to pay out X amount of times, right? It's a physical, real machine. But now it's all video. It's like, what? Why wouldn't they manipulate that? It's so easy. What I get that there's regulations and this thing, but these websites, they're run out of fucking Bulgaria, dude. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Trainwrecks. Let's see, biggest wins. Yeah, so So Trainwreck's biggest wins, $37.5 million jackpot. Widely recorded as a record-setting max win. I mean, that is fucking crazy. 22 million. He's earned $22 million a month. I mean, these are insane numbers, and they get views, baby, views. I'm talking about the Gen Z, the young dudes, specifically dudes, are locked in on these guys. They're eating this shit up, and it's so insane that there's this whole, like, I can wrap my head around like the average influencer, right? Like that makes sense to me. But the people whose whole social media presence, hang on, I need to fix this again. I fucked up. Is just gambling content is like, from a content standpoint, it makes sense, right? Because every single clip has built-in narrative storytelling, right? Beginning, middle, end, risk, reward, right? It's easy. It's the beginning, I'm putting this much money. Middle, oh my God, am I going to hit? End, I lose, I win. It hits that fucking reptilian part of your brain that's just like tits and money. You know? But these guys they're building, some of them. A lot is coming out that like a lot of these dudes are like fucked. I mean, we're hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt to people. They're constantly taking out loans. They go on crazy runs. Another thing you need to know about Trainwreck is he's a known and public cokehead. There's a very famous clip of someone being like, Trainwreck, when have you ever done a sober stream? And he sits there and he just lags out, dude. His brain is just it's just the fucking beach ball spinning. So these guys are getting jacked out of their minds on uppers and then completely disassociating and throwing around fucking crazy amounts of money. And they're like guys in my algorithm who I see all the time. There's just one kind of chubby dude whose whole thing is like, I got $2,000, let's turn it into $4,000. And that's the video. Or there's like there's all these like old Vegas guys who are like, who just seem like you would never want to take a drink from them. and they're like, yeah, we're here. We're at the Big Cheese High Roller Slots, and we're putting $10,000 in. It's like, it's so successful, and it is dominating. I mean, when was the last time you went to a sports bar on a Sunday, dude? Everybody is locked in on their phones watching the bets, and this is not. I'm not alarmist. This isn't look at the state of the world. Like, how tragic is this? It just is what it is. It's just gambling is now like the only industry left. I mean, when a week's worth of groceries is $200. Why not? Fuck it. Let's put together a fucking 12-legger that could change my life. I get it, dude. It's the distillation of the American dream, right? That anyone can make it, and that could be you right fucking now. And I get why it's so intoxicating. And it's also like, I mean, but gambling is crazy, because if gambling was drugs, no one would do it. If 4 out of 5 times you smoked weed, you just completely fucking freaked out. But the 5th time, well, that kind of is weed. Okay, this is a bad analogy. But the 5th time, it was just pure euphoria and giggle fits. Damn, that low-key is just weed. Okay, well, moving swiftly on, it hooks you like nothing else, because the losses are so great, but the highs are so high. And these kids are just getting fucking inundated with these guys who are just receiving so much attention, negative or otherwise, that I get it. I get why they're so fucking popular, is what I'm trying to say. That's not okay. So this is a perfect example, right? So like the old guard of celebrity gambling, it's like Charlie Sheen back in the fucking Tiger Blood days, where he's just throwing it around. You know, he's just doing crack. How, when Charlie Sheen was getting those 2.5 men checks and was just so deep in it, that had to be so fucking fun to be around, dude. I mean, that's fucked up to say, but like, I bet that was a fucking blast, dude. Fuck me. He was betting 200 grand a week, which sounds like a lot until you hear about Trainwrecks who's betting millions as his job. Well, the public gambling has gone from like hushed sort of tabloid. You'd see like next to the National Enquirer, where it's like, you know, lady sucks off Bigfoot. There's a thing of like of gambling run amok, and it'd be like Charlie Sheen, and it'd be like $200,000 a week on sports bets. This guy's lost his mind. To now people whose whole career is $200 a hand. It's the exact same escalation you see in a gambling addict is the escalation of the content, right? It goes from $5,000 a hand to like, wow, that's crazy, to hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the games that they're playing, it's not like they're fucking playing online poker. I had a friend in high school who made $16,000 playing Texas Hold'em on Poker Stars or whatever. Now the games are fucking insane. There's a game that people are like so hopelessly addicted to. It's fucking hilarious, where it's just a rocket and the rocket goes up, and at some point, at a random point, it's going to explode. But as long as you let the rocket, what is that game called? DraftKings Rocket Game. Okay. It's just called Rocket. It's just this, right? It's literally, the longer it goes, the higher the multiplier goes. So it starts at, you 2x your money, you 3x, you 4x, and then it can get up to 52.94x, whatever you wagered. And then you can back out at any time, but you just go, you hope, and then at a random point it'll explode. So the clips of this go insane because it's just fucking Subway Surfers for degenerates. And this kind of game that's so clearly engineered to just hit all of the, I mean, this is fucking, in the same way that there's music that you hear that's like designed in a lab that will just worm its way into your brain and never escape. This is hitting the same parts of people's brain. This is the Gangnam Style. This is the Gangnam Style of gambling, dude. Up Gangnam, fuck my house. I'm not condoning or condemning this. It just is, and I think that people are responsible for their own actions. So like, if you want to put it all on the DraftKings Rocket, dude, go for it. But I don't know, just try and be somewhat smart about it. But in the meantime, I mean, this is gonna, if Jerry Springer was still a show, they would do they would be doing episodes of I got addicted to Adderall and went $300,000 in debt. Like there are dudes out there that see these guys who are like, all right, I got to get on fucking testosterone. I got to get on uppers, and I got to see that rocket blast off. Yeah, it's a different world. It's so interesting how the internet has just magnified and exacerbated everything, like every aspect of entertainment, every aspect of debauchery. It's It's so interesting that it's gone from, underground. Like, I remember hearing about people having bookies and being like, that's fucking crazy. You have a guy you call, and then on Tuesday you got to give him a sack of money, or he gives you a sack of money. That's insane. And now it's just the score. ESPN has their own gamble. It's fucking wild. Yeah, but I mean, more power to these guys. Shout out to them. Floyd Mayweather, Tiger Woods, Dana White. Yeah, we know about all these guys. I mean, Tiger Woods' real gamble is popping those perkies and getting behind the wheel of a car. Yeah, dude. So if you are gonna gamble, just use it as a form of entertainment. Just be like, like if you're I'm gonna go to a concert, I'm gonna spend $200. Same shit. You gotta keep it in check. But goddamn, 1-800-GAMBLER if you got a fucking problem, buddy. And if you do, more. I hope you get that under control. The moral of the story is, I wish I had partied with Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I don't know, but this just got me going. Oh yeah, Pam Anderson lost a bunch of money. Who would have thought? Pam Anderson. It can happen to anybody, guys. Yeah, but I thought that'd be fun to just talk about like how the gambling world has changed. Yeah, but it's just it's wild how social media and a couple laws being changed has like completely changed the world's entire view on this whole industry. It's created as a whole new industry, and in 10 years from now, that's what's crazy about this is that 10 years ago, if you were like, there were going to be millionaires live streaming, losing insane amounts of money online gambling, I would be like, who's going to watch that? Dude, I have no idea what people are going to be watching in 10 years. It's gonna be Squid Games. And we're all going to be using promo codes to bet on it. Hell fucking yeah. Thanks for tuning in. You guys rule, and I'll catch you in a week. Later.